There comes a day after the NFL draft where names on a board become careers on a field. But before the Falcons' 29 rookies ever suit up, they're taking a trip to Lake Lanier. The stadium is silent right now, but on this field, the Redskins just snapped a 7-game primetime losing streak. The fans were excited, the owner was dancing, and Kirk Cousins was asking, "How you like me now?" A winning feeling and a winning record. The 3-2 Redskins host the 3-1 Eagles next week. All the Redskins needed to avoid that dreaded 0-3 start was a couple of fourth-quarter interceptions and a record 5 field goals from Dustin Hopkins to give the Skins a 29-27 victory over the Giants. You've got 29 guys here, and you're cramming them with a bunch of information, one of those things being brotherhood. But if brotherhood was a class, what would be the first lesson in that?
Ooh.
I sat down with 4th-round draft pick Sean Harlow to discuss how he's using this time to make a name for himself. Sean, you have "Living the Dream" tattooed across your chest, but you told me you don't feel like your dreams become a reality yet. Why not? A 14-point first quarter lead disappeared as the Browns racked up 380 yards on that Redskins defense. But it was the same defense that came up with 3 turnovers to give the Skins their first victory at home, 31-20 over the Cleveland Browns. A banner day for Jordan Reed, becoming the fastest tight end to 200 catches in NFL history. He also snagged his first 2 touchdowns of the season, this one giving the Skins a 14-0 lead. The Browns tied it up before halftime, Terrell Pryor on the 9-yard touchdown grab. But the defense forced 3 turnovers in the second half. Josh Norman's fourth-quarter interception made even better when the Skins turned it into points. Matt Jones' 1-yard touchdown, part of his 117 yards rushing. The Redskins' record improves to 2-2 on the season with a 31-20 win. My partner is Sean, and he's going to have a veteran class that's going to be pushing him. He's going to be learning under some of the best. Your offensive line have played together consistently. What does that mean for a player like him coming in?
You don't really want anyone to like you, but off the field, you be everyone's best friend and open the door and, help the old lady cross the street or whatever,
Well, you talk about wanting people to like you, but what do you want people to know about you? Whenever you think about your narrative, who's Sean Harlow? Around the NFL, they say that football is family, and no place does that ring more true than with the Washington Redskins and the Redskins Charitable Foundation, who on Monday and Tuesday held their 14th annual Harvest Feast presented by Ryan Holmes. Since the inaugural Harvest Feast in 2003, the event has seen the donation of almost 1.2 million pounds of food and 500,000 pounds of turkey. This year, Redskins alumni and current players were also here to lend a hand packing bags to distribute almost 100,000 pounds of food and 30,000 pounds of turkeys to families in Prince George's County.
It's a big event put on by the team, Dan Snyder and his wife. They do it every year to come here at our Redskins Stadium to really, show support to a lot of families who was unfortunate to, be able to give them some dry foods, turkeys, and really just see a lot of fans come out and put smiles on their face to help them out throughout the, holidays and Thanksgiving coming up.
They seem to all be great. They're all fans. They're all happy with smiles on their faces and, telling us good luck. And we're signing a few autographs and taking pictures. And, part of passing out turkeys is just putting a smile on their face, and it seems to be working.
It's special, the holiday season is about giving, and what better way to give back to our local fans and community right here in the D.C. area. It's so fitting in what the Redskins do, the Charity Foundation organization, giving out turkeys to families that don't have the fortune to have a turkey in a Thanksgiving dinner. You can't even ask for anything better, so it's a special feeling.
They have a Thanksgiving now, They have something they can put on the stove. They can have something to eat. And it's the little things in life that you cherish the most. And this is one of those things. And when you do have, it's your duty to give back as much as you possibly can. And this is one of those things that we're doing that in. And I'm just enjoying the heck out of it, man. Seeing these guys' faces, and this is awesome.
Today's event took just a few hours, but goes a long way in giving some an extra special Thanksgiving.
This year I'm cooking for my family, so this is the first time ever that I'm cooking for anybody, so I'm just excited and hope nothing burns.
It's been an awesome help because we just, needed support, and so we got what we needed for the holidays.
It feels wonderful. Someone in the community like the Redskins and everything we support them. They support everybody in this, in this community and everything. So yeah, I like everything. I love everything about it. I love all the fans out there and everything. So thank you, Mr. Snyder, and all the Redskin fans and players and everything else. So wish we can do this again every year. I appreciate it. Thank y'all.
The spirit of Thanksgiving filled FedEx Field today as families left with enough food to fill their tables and memories that will stretch far beyond Thanksgiving. For the Redskins Broadcast Network, I'm Alicia Bostic. Back when you started playing football, your dad told you, there's no point in suiting up if you're going to wait for the fight to come to you. What's that like being a 7-year-old and hearing that? An 0-2 start, bad enough. But to lose both games at home, one of those coming to your most hated rival, that's where the Redskins find themselves after a 27-23 loss to the Cowboys here at FedEx. 6 times the Skins drove inside the Dallas 20-yard line. Only twice did they come away with touchdowns. In the crucial fourth quarter, Kirk Cousins' interception ended the longest drive of the day without points. The Cowboys responded with an 80-yard drive of their own, capped off by a 4-yard touchdown from former Redskins running back Alfred Morris. Redskins lose 27-23. Coach Jay Gruden, aware of the impact.
I phase out the noise, but I know how big this game is to a lot of people. You know, our ownership group, our fan base, and it hurts to let them down.
You know, being at home, yeah, you don't want them to come on your home turf, but just playing the way we've played in situations, it's upsetting. You definitely take it personally, but at the same time, you know, you need to use it and be fundamental with it and learn how to execute better.
The undefeated Giants await the Skins in New Jersey next Sunday. The time to turn around a season, growing shorter by the week. From FedEx Field, Alicia Bostic, News 4 Sports.